In recent years, access to safe, clean and affordable water in the West Nile sub-region has remained limited. This is mostly attributed to a rising population, water scarcity, inadequate safe water infrastructure, climate change and water pollution, among others. With these circumstances, people in this region continue to travel long distances in search of clean water, while also being exposed to hygiene-related diseases like diarrhea, typhoid, dysentery and cholera due to water contamination. These issues came up during a meeting called to address the challenges of accessing clean, safe and affordable water in the West Nile sub-region in Arua city, organized by Action Aid Uganda.
Water for production is slowly also drying up, yet most of the people in this region depend so much on agriculture for their livelihood.
Current studies on access to safe water indicate that access to safe water facilities in this region stand at about 65%, which is below the national average of 85%. The population's access to the safe water facilities, such as boreholes and springs, stands at 47.5%, which is below the national average of 69%.
Daily consumption of water per person of more than 20 liters for domestic and other uses.
However, these figures were contested by the West Nile region leaders, who insist that the picture on the ground presents a much darker image.
Two sub-counties of Arua district are lying on a higher altitude, bordering DRC. That's why you see the rivers in DRC, they flow towards Congo Basin. The ones on Ugandan side, they flow towards Nile Basin, leaving the area bordering the border uncovered. Efforts the district made to drill boreholes in these respective two sub-counties proved futile.
So I've said Madokolo has 80% of water sources, safe water source. To me, I dispute that because our safe water source comes from the borehole. The rest of the water sources are not safe.
All this water can be but again, if you dig deeper to the statistics, the population that they used to calculate that coverage was 35,000.
This was attributed to a number of factors, including the delayed implementation of water projects by the Ministry of Water and its agencies.
Like we have the Integrated Water Resources Management Project, which is a project of 5 years, and it was supposed to have started in 2021 and end next year. But as I talk now, we are still getting consultants.
As well as the high cost of maintaining safe water facilities that are set up in the region.
I know as of now, in the whole of Madokolo, we must be having close to only 60 functional boreholes spread across the district. And these are one per district, one per village.
A number of calls have therefore been made to government to improve access to safe and clean water in the West Nile region.
We need to be very intentional in terms of supporting an ecosystem that can sustainably promote access in the West Nile districts.
Johnson Amayo, the Deputy Managing Director of National Water and Sewage Corporation, acknowledged that there were severe discrepancies in the figures presented by the ministry.
It shows that there is a communication gap within the district. That's an area which needs to be addressed.
However, Amayo says the focus should be placed on bridging the current gap in access to safe water.
The information which was presented shows that there is still a gap which needs to be filled. And I think we need to apply our minds more on how do you bridge the gap.
Even as government comes up with these other programs like PDM and other investments, they will need water for production.
Joyce Nakato, NTV Weekend Edition.